How secure is the Philippines in the face of rising cyber threats? You may be surprised by the answer. The Philippines, a vibrant Southeast Asian nation, is facing an increasingly alarming cybersecurity landscape. High-profile cyber attacks have become a common occurrence, with the country's digital defenses often falling short. Take, for instance, the recent attack on a Philippine government agency by a Chinese group known as Stately Taurus. This group, whose operations align with geopolitical interests of the Chinese government, compromised the agency for 5 days last year, a time that coincided with maritime clashes between China and the Philippines in the South China Sea. Challenges abound in the realm of cybersecurity, not least of which is identifying the true origin of these cyber attacks. Pinning down a cyber attack to one specific country is a difficult task, yet the Philippines is undoubtedly a prime target. In fact, over 60,000 user accounts were compromised in just the third quarter of last year alone, placing the Philippines among the world's top 30 most attacked countries. But what's more alarming is the scale and audacity of these cyber attacks. State insurer Philippine Health Insurance Corp suffered a massive data leak, and mere weeks later, hackers brazenly defaced the website of the country's House of Representatives. With a growing number of breaches, the digital realm poses a threat arguably greater than any maritime conflict. So, who's standing guard against these cyber intrusions, you may wonder? Well, the government's cyber response team is on the front lines, but they're up against a wall. With a modest team of just 35 members, they're taking on the massive task of safeguarding the nation's digital frontiers. And it's not just about the numbers, but also about the complex nature of these cyber threats. The group is so understaffed that they've had to get creative with their resources. This means turning to an unlikely source of help: black hat hackers. These are individuals who may have once attacked government websites but are now offering their expertise to combat looming threats. It's a situation that's as tricky as it sounds. But Jeffrey Ian D.Y., an undersecretary at the Department of Information and Communications Technology, explains the rationale behind this unconventional strategy. He says, "Cyber is really becoming a very important domain in warfare. This new breed of warriors don't necessarily have to be muscled. What we need are individuals who are intelligent and very skillful in the cyber domain." Dye's statement underscores the changing nature of warfare in the digital age. It's no longer about physical prowess, but about the ability to navigate the intricate web of the digital world. So, in this war against cyber threats, it's not the strongest, but the smartest who have the upper hand. It's about understanding the enemy's tactics, predicting their moves, and outsmarting them at their own game. It's a chess match on a global scale, with nation security hanging in the balance. This unconventional alliance between the government and black hat hackers may raise some eyebrows, but it's a testament to the severity of the situation. It's a call to arms for those with the skills to make a difference in the digital landscape. After all, in this new age of warfare, the battlefield is no longer confined to land, sea, or air. It's expanded into the virtual realm, where threats are as real and as dangerous as any conventional enemy. Clearly, muscles alone won't win this war. The battlefield has shifted online. Now, let's turn our attention to the elephant in the room: China. In the grand scheme of global cybersecurity, China has been frequently spotlighted as an eminent figure. The United States Office of the Director of National Intelligence, in its latest annual threat assessment, underscored that China probably represents the most comprehensive, active, and persistent cyber espionage threat to the U.S. government and private sector networks. Across the Atlantic, the United Kingdom's spy agency echoed these sentiments, issuing warnings of fresh threats from China's state-sponsored hackers. Despite these warnings, China staunchly denies these accusations. The country's foreign ministry has expressed its opposition to what it calls baseless rumors and slanders, reiterating that China's stance on cybersecurity is consistent and clear. Moreover, China often positions itself as a victim rather than a perpetrator of cyber attacks. In response to allegations of their involvement in cyber warfare, they frequently point the finger back at the United States, branding it as the world's top hacker. This ongoing narrative of blame and denial further complicates the already intricate web of global cybersecurity. It also underscores the importance of understanding the dynamics of cyberpower in today's interconnected world. As we navigate this digital landscape, it is crucial to remember that the lines between victim and aggressor can often be blurred and constantly shifting. Whether aggressor or victim, one thing is clear. China is a key player in the global cyber arena. Our neighbor Taiwan has a cautionary tale to share. Taiwan's encounter with China's cyber onslaught is a stark reminder of the digital warfare age we find ourselves in. Taiwan has been at the receiving end of relentless cyber attacks from China, an ordeal that serves as a stern warning for the Philippines. It is a clear demonstration of the digital dominance that an adversary can wield, and how vulnerable nations can be caught in the crosshairs. The urgency of this situation cannot be overstated. A robust cybersecurity infrastructure is not a luxury, but a necessity, a shield to safeguard our digital frontiers. This is a wake-up call for the Philippines to bolster its cyber defenses and prepare for potential digital onslaughts. The world is witnessing a new form of warfare, where the weapons are codes and the battlefield is the digital realm. As Russia's playbook goes digital in China's hands, the Philippines must stay one step ahead in this cyber chess game.